How's it going, guys, and welcome back to BL3's Forgotten, the series where I take a look at underused and not often talked about pieces of gear to determine whether or not they deserve to be remembered in the modern meta of the game or should be left behind and forgotten. And today we're taking a look at the Brashi's Dedication. If you'd like to get the Brashi's Dedication for yourself, you're going to fast travel over to Ascension Bluff on Pandora, make your way to and all the way through to the end of the Holy Broadcast Center. Where just beyond Mouthpiece's Arena, you can pick up the quest Head Case, where after getting some head, you'll be able to experience probably my single least favorite side quest in BL3, and one of the few that I just always avoid doing at all costs. I'm so sorry. To complete this quest, you've got to make it all the way through the Holy Broadcast Center to pick up the quest, run all the way back to the start, to then go almost all the way back through, and then backtrack to the start, all while your screen has this filter that makes me want to rip my cock out through my asshole. I love the Holy Broadcast Center, and I get Gearbox maybe wanting to show it off a little bit more, but dear God, this quest sucks. If you've already completed this quest, you can of course get another Brashi's Dedication from Crazy Earl's Veteran Rewards vending machine on Sanctuary. The Brashi's Dedication is a unique blue-rarity Dahl sniper rifle, having completely locked parts, with the unique effect allowing it to swap between shock and corrosive rather than the usual Dahl firing modes. Along with that, the Brashi's Dedication also fires out 3 bullets, having one in the center that flies straight and 2 others circling around the outside. The Brashi's has received a single buff, being the overall 20% damage increase to all sniper rifles. It's another Dahl sniper, you know exactly what's happening, let me get it out of the way. Dear God, Randy, why the fuck couldn't you give us the pitchfork? Okay, let's get started. For being a sniper, you really have to use the Brashi's pretty heavily as a shotgun, otherwise you're losing out on 2/3 of your damage, because those 2 projectiles are not gonna hit on anything that is a normal-sized enemy otherwise. And for being a blue-rarity shot corrosive locked unanointable shotgun with 80 less bullets in the ammo pool, I mean already fucking yikes, brother, but we can very easily tack dog shit damage onto the end of that list because good lord is there just nothing backing this thing up. And on top of that, it's a semi-auto with a 3.65 fire rate. Call this thing a fucking Torg AR because ouch! Now we can fix one of those problems though, but only one, because giving an anointment only makes it just barely more effective, and that's because at base we still only have a total of 33,687 damage to work off of. For reference, that total damage is only about 3k higher than the per pellet damage of the Light Show, a high fire rate full auto pistol with 4 projectiles. And that's the total damage that this sniper rifle does. I know that's comparing a legendary pistol to a blue-rarity sniper rifle, but 1, they're both uniques, and 2, that's still embarrassing for a sniper rifle. This gun is just straight ass. It is the pure condensed essence of asshole. Not putting your shopping cart back in the corral level of ass. Because not even Stagden can carry this thing into even being remotely usable on True Guardian Takedown, which really isn't a surprise given just how shit it was on True Mollywan Takedown, or even lower tiers of content for that matter, because this thing was straight fucking dookie, even on Athenas. There's really just no saving grace here. There's really not even anything I can say remotely positively about this gun. A sniper that has to be used purely as a shotgun is already rough, but on top of that, it's got terrible damage and is locked to arguably the worst elemental combo possible, with shock already being abundant as a bonus element in the endgame of BL3, and corrosive being the least widely applicable element due to how little armored enemies tend to be around. The Brashi's is just another to add to the list of Dahl snipers that are utter dog shit, which, seems to include literally all of them. Crazy. Not you! But that's about do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all of that. I will be live right after this video goes up, right here on YouTube and also over on my Twitch channel, where there will be a link to down in the description below, and just under that is a link to my Discord server where you can come and join and hang out. But with that all being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.